Okay, I've got a 3458A. It's got a lot of drift. If you do what they call an ACAL on DC here, it pretty much reads to what it should read. And then it slowly, actually fairly quick, it's been shifting. And so I think the A3 board is bad, pretty sure. But the A9 board is the Zener reference here. LTZ1000 is buried into it that creates the 7 volts. And that is over here. If you do a cal 2,1, you get the Zener voltage. And that number there does not change unless you do a cal 10 to an external reference. So over here, when on the 2nd of June, here at 7 p.m., I did a cal all, and I got this number here for cal 72. That's the gain factor that's inside. This cal 1,1 is the 39K, 40K nominal resistor that's inside the unit. So if you do like a cal all, and then you go through, or just a cal for DC, every time you do it, this cal 72 number here will change. Because what it's doing, it's assuming the Zener voltage is the same, and then it's ratioing it up to be 10 volts. So if I go ahead and do that, and I've got here that this is 999,986, that's 6 microvolts, and that's 6.6. So these are the different standards I played around with, and I recorded the data. And this is just a quick summary over here. So got a bunch of different standards here, from hokey 9-volt battery from Walmart, an Epley cell bank. It's about probably 40 years old, about 30 years old. This is a old 105 off of eBay. And then this is a Fluke 515A. This is a 731B from eBay I got years ago. And then this is a 732A. This has got an oven in it. Anyways, this is the 5 data points here. I'm not recording all these other numbers in here because they don't change. So I've taken all these over about a day and a half, averaged them, found out the standard deviation. Now this trend here, this data here is not, it's fairly close in the sense compared to the giant drift I have. So I'm pretty sure the reference here is good, because, or the A3 board is probably drifting 100 times quicker than this. So anyways, A32A here, got a standard deviation of 2.5 on the readings. This is just with twisted pair, done real quick. On the versus 10 volts, this is 18 microvolts low, 1.8 parts per million to this standard. And I think I aligned this one to this years ago, so they're fairly close. This is a calibrator I got off eBay, and so that's probably why it reads low. This is one of these, I think this is like 50 or 100 bucks. Got these off eBay. These were popular, I don't know, about 6 or 7 years ago. And it's 99 microvolts high on 10 volts, or within 10 volts, within 9.9 parts per million. So on that particular unit, the standard deviation is 12. So it's way higher than these calibrators. And here's the Epley cell bank, and it actually is in a room that's probably varied within a couple of degrees, and it's actually standard deviation of 7. That's 7 microvolts. And then here's the 9-volt battery for kicks. It's 194 microvolts standard deviation. This particular Epley 10-cell bank actually averages out to this. So it's got 10 cells in series. So I'm pretty much convinced here with this one test that if I just quickly do what they call ACALS here, and then quickly read these as quick as possible, you know, this reference here is fairly steady compared to the A3 DAC that's shifting all over the place. So if this was drifting here, I wouldn't have, these numbers are pretty much within a day or so. These are close on here. I'm getting shifts way more than this per hour, and I'll probably show that in another video.